Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to D&Z TV, the number one platform for up to date information of everything that is happening in the palace of the Oni of Ife and also at the entertainment industry at large. So, whatever it is that you want to hear or you want to get, the platform where you can get all of that is here at D&Z TV. So if you've not subscribed to our channel, this is the opportunity for you to click on the notification button, comment, like, and share this video so that we can actually take the ministry to the next level. All right. So it's beginning to get really clear. It's beginning to get really interesting that a lot of things seems to be happening at the palace of the Oni of Ife. Yes, a lot seems to be happening at the palace of the Oni of Ife as it is right now. So, from the look of things, Pastor Jerry Eze had to conduct deliverance on Tobi Phillips. This deliverance was very important as they are beginning to look for ways and avenues of making sure that the palace begins to have peace of mind. The palace for a very long time now has lacked some serious peace of mind. Now there's been a situation where people just do things the way they want. So right now, Pastor Jerry Eze, who is actually trying to get the situation under control, has actually decided to conduct a free deliverance on Tobi Phillips. Now this deliverance is such that it's going to help put Tobi Phillips back in check. For some time, Tobi Phillips has actually really not been in check. She's actually seen herself always doing things the way she's not supposed to do them. Even when every other member of the family tries to align, every other member of the family tries to still behave properly, Toby Phillips has a way of going out of point to see that divine Johnny Mercy is actually not granted in a couple of times. But right about now, after Pastor Jerry finished conducting the deliverance, it was shocking to everybody that Toby Phillips actually started confessing some of the evil things she has actually done in the palace of the One of Ife. Now, the truth about the matter is, confessing your sins is actually one aspect, but also getting the permission of the person who passed through the suffering is actually very key and very important. So, as the case may be now, Olori Naomi has actually decided to leave everything to the hands of God. Yes, she has actually allowed everything to the hands of God. And on the other hand, Pastor Jerry Eze has actually decided to conduct this deliverance because, so as I was saying, the importance of the deliverance cannot be overemphasized. Yes, the importance of the deliverance cannot be overemphasized because this is a very important phase in the life of Olori Naomi. It's an important phase in the life of Olori Naomi because she has actually been to hell and back again. And like somebody who has been to hell and back, it's always good to make sure that everybody who is actually supposed to be an impediment or an issue or a challenge around her is going to be digitally removed from the equation. So right about now, it is also very key and important that everybody who has something to offer is being given the right of place. Yes, they've been given the right of place, the right of first choice, so that they will actually try and see the possibility of doing things so that they will always move well and properly too. You know that Pastor Jereze is actually a very quiet man. He's a very quiet and soft man who does not want problem, who does not want issues. So, but in as much as you do not want problem, you don't want issues, it has nothing to do with cowardice or stupidity. Yes. So that is why the man of God himself is constantly fighting, constantly putting things in place to see that people get justice for whatever thing they decide to come out to do. People get justice. In as much as it could be um, difficult, owing to the fact that the people are really not beginning to coordinate themselves very well. But the truth of the matter remains that the Oni himself has actually brought out these people, and at the end of the day, Pastor Jerry Eze was able to conduct the deliverance. And beyond that, I think for Ashley, it's also very key and important to know that she actually endorsed the process, because if she had not endorsed the process, the possibility of getting it done will be very, very slim. So, right now, with the confession from Toby Phillips, it is most likely that she is going to be forgiven. Yes, it's more likely that she's going to be forgiven. And from the onset, too, from um, people who come around to hang around to see what exactly is happening, a second chance is something that people cannot toy with. A second chance is something that people cannot comprehend and say, okay, this is what we want to do, this is not what we want to do. So it's going to be quite interesting. It's going to be quite a thing of joy that at the end of all of this brouhaha, peace is actually gradually coming back to the palace. Especially a situation where these people now have now been able to table their matters before the head. So it now kind of makes things much easy and much difficult. And just as we said before, it does not matter how many people stand with you. You can have one person stand with you, you can have two people stand with you, but the gut of the system will definitely and still prevail. And that is actually something that a lot of people are trying to see how they can collapse their structures, to see that they bring up a formidable structure, a structure that can take the test of time, a structure that at any point, at any interval, before they go court, you've already gone so far in trying to fix the things. Because one thing I believe solely in life is the purpose of contact is impact. And everybody will now begin to be taking so much power and putting at the top, whereas they forget to know that talk is actually everywhere. Everywhere needs to be somewhere, so that at the end of the day, um, the whole system will be properly adjusted. And once the system is adjusted, then everybody will always try to see that they exonerate themselves. But one thing I always like Naomi has every reason, every reason. So logically, be that as